Hello students, hope all of you are fine. In this lecture video, as requested by some GCC students, I am going to explain King demand curve model of oligopoly, which also explains the price rigidity in oligopoly market. I am assuming that you already know the characteristics of oligopoly market and basic conditions of equilibrium. Otherwise, you will not be able to understand my lecture properly in this video. So let's start understanding this model. The most popular model of oligopoly is the King demand curve. Why? Because it offers convincing explanation of price rigidity under oligopoly. The father of this model is Paul M. Sweezy, because he was the first person who used King demand curve to explain price rigidity under oligopoly. The King demand curve represents the pattern of business behavior of a firm which has no incentive either to raise or lower down its price. Especially this type of demand curve is seen in non-collusive oligopoly market. Oligopoly marketet কি হয় যদি ফার্মবোৰৰ মাজত আন্ডাৰষ্টেণ্ডিং থাকে বা বুজাবুজি থাকে তেতিয়াহলে কি হয় তেতিয়াহলে ডিমান্ড কাৰ্ভডাল নৰ্মেলে থাকে ডিমান্ড বা চাহিদা ৰেখাডালত কোনো ধৰণৰ ভাঁজ নাথাকে I mean there is no chance of kink in the demand curve. But in case of non-collusive oligopoly, there is no understanding of the firms among the firms. So in this case, the curve has a kink. গতিকে আমি কি বুজিলো আমি বুজিলো যে অলিগোপলিত ডিমান্ড কাৰ্ভডাল কিংক হবই লাগিব বুলি কোনো কথা নাই বুজিছানে Let us study the model with the help of a diagram which is displayed on the screen. In economics, we know that output is denoted by Q, cost is denoted by C, and revenue is denoted by R. So in the diagram, on the horizontal axis, we have measured output, and on the vertical axis, we have measured cost and revenue. আৰু এটা কথা আমি জানো যে there is no difference between AR curve and demand curve. AR curve itself is demand curve. We know that there are two basic conditions of equilibrium of a firm in any type of market. ভাৰসাম্যতাৰ শৰ্তকেইটা কি আছিল? What are the two conditions? The two conditions are, first condition, MR should be equal to MC, and second condition is MC should cut MR from below. Okay, on the screen you are seeing the diagram, and in the diagram the blue line is the demand curve and the pink dotted line is the marginal revenue curve. Equilibrium is occurring where MC is passing through MR's discontinuous range and PE equilibrium price is determined. Firms have no incentive to charge higher prices than PE. If one firm tries to charge higher price P1 for his good or service, this would lead them losing market share, as the other firms will keep their price low. This is happening in the high elastic portion of the demand curve. He is also unable to, he cannot charge lower price also. If it lowers, what will happen? The other firms will also lower the price. As a result, this will lead to reduction in the profit margin of all firms. This is happening in the lower elastic portion of the demand curve. This type of situation occur because of no understanding or unity among the firms. এটা কথা বুজাবলগীয়া থাকিব গ'ল বুলি মই ভাবো আৰু হেতু হৈছে the gap in the MR curve. MR curveৰ মাজত gap কিয় আছে বা কিয় হৈছে? The reason is that even if there is change in the cost of production, the firm is not going to change its price. That makes the marginal revenue function a discontinuous function. Okay, so okay students, that's all for today. I think I was able to make you understand the oligopolistic market or king demand curve model. Even if you have any kind of doubt, please post to me. Thank you so much. Have a good time.